Okay, part two. All right, so once you get to Canvas and you get to your dashboard, now your dashboard probably will only have one class unless you're a real go-getter for summer school. Um, I have a number of different classes from different semesters that I'm still working on, but when you get here, you will have one that says Math 242, Pre-Calculus Algebra. That is us. So if you click on that one, and I'll find us some neato little picture to put on there. Wait till it opens up. It first takes you to this main page. If you have not worked online before, this online tutorial is a really good place to kind of get the lay of the land. And shows you how to change your personal information, what is expected of online students, the etiquette that we use online, where to go for help. All of that is in that online tutorial. And then also here we have the syllabus, and so you hopefully you have clicked on the syllabus by now, but you can click on the syllabus and read through everything. This is where I was saying the practice problems are. So when it comes to working through the book work, that's where you want to click for practice problems. And then down here is my email address. Lots of different places to email me, but that's one place that you can email me just by clicking there. So a couple of different ways to go about this. If you like to see things more in a calendar format, you can click calendar over here on the left-hand column. And of course, it's going to take a little while to update. Okay. Now it's going to look a little bit messy probably to start. Oh, it's not, yeah, it's pretty messy to start with, but it'll get neater and neater as I get going with this. But I know we're in an online class, so there isn't like a daily, you have to do this day and this day. You can work at your own speed, but what is important there is this is the way that if you were to stay up to date with the class, this is what I would expect of you. Now, there will be a couple of things due. So here is an introduce yourself. That you can click on, and it takes you to an introductory exercise. This is just getting you used to using the discussion board. And then here is a syllabus quiz. So there are things that are due on particular dates. Here is assignment number 1 over here. But the lectures are set up here. So if you are, starting the first day and you click on, not that one. Oops, sorry. Get rid of that. Okay, so we click on 1.1, first day. Click on that, and then you're going to highlight and open it. And this is going to take us to our first lecture. I give you just kind of like a little blurb about what this lecture is about. And then it says, please watch. And I had to do the lecture in 2 parts. So you've got part 1 and part 2, just like obviously I'm having to do this one as well. If you click on the link, it's going to take you to YouTube. So that's where I upload all of my lectures. So it's going to take you to YouTube, and you've got hoof stuff over here. Oh no, you guys can't see that. Never mind. You've got all of my other lectures and things going on over to the side. But this is in my handwriting. I'm the one talking. And you can go ahead and watch the lecture right there. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube page, here, so you can hear me talking. Okay, you can subscribe to my YouTube page. Obviously, I'm very popular. I have 17 subscribers. Woohoo! Okay, but anyway, here is where the lectures are. Now, if I go back over there, and then once you're done with that first one, you click on the second one, and again, it's going to take you right back to YouTube to the second video, and you can work through those. You can push pause. You can go back, whatever you need to do. And then here, after you've watched the lectures, it tells you to, that you can look at section 1.1 from the practice homework and then ask questions as needed. So that's the way that the lectures are going to be set up. Now, like I said, you can get to that from the calendar, or if you like more of an outline format, if you click on the word modules, Modules gives you the full outline. Now, right up here at the top, I have it minimized, but we can open it up. This is that online tutorial, and you can work through, you know, if it's just showing you all the different things that the online classes do, and you can work through them one by one by one. And as you go through them, it will show that you have completed that one, and then you can move to the next one. And then once you've done that one, it will show you've completed them. So like, let's say that you were here. Let's open this one, review your course syllabus. So once you've gone through the syllabus, look, you can then click next. And when you click next, the next page that's going to pop up is a syllabus quiz. So now this syllabus quiz is due on June 14th. Okay, it's just a little online short quiz, but it's just kind of making sure that you have gone through and kind of focused on what I have said is important for the class and that type of thing. And you can do the quiz, and then once you're done with the quiz, then you can click next again. And let's see what comes up next this time. This is your introduce yourself, the discussion board introduction that I want you to do. So you can work through the modules one after another. And then once you're done with that one, get all the way through, then we'll move into the second one, or actually it says module 1. And this is the start of the actual course. So here it just tells you kind of what our first module, chapter 1, is about, and then you can click next. Come on, click next. Slowly but surely. And there we are back at that 1.1. And so let's say you've watched those 2 lectures, you've done your practice homework. So then you click next again. Sorry, you can see the next over here to the side. Click next again. And all of a sudden the next one is assignment 1. So assignment number 1 gives you the information here, gives you all the information, tells you how many points it is, tells you when the due date is. So even though it's popping up right after 1.1, it's actually not due until June 17th. So you have a number of days to get it done, but you can open it up right away. And so click on it, open it up right away, and you can start working on the problems as you go through the lectures. So as you go through the lectures, you'll be like, oh, now I can answer problem number 1. And then you go through the next lecture and you're like, oh, I can answer problem 2 and 3, if it will ever load up here. So this is what the homework problems look like. So written out, okay. And the homework problems, they give you instructions here. I want to see it written in your handwriting. I want you to show all the work, use the methods that we are learning. You may use your calculator, and then you, let's say, so you download this or you print this, and now you have it and you can, what is wrong with my computer? There we go. And on here, it tells you, you can either do the problems on the document or use your own paper. I want to see it in your own handwriting. Then you're going to scan, save, or take a picture of your completed assignment, and you're going to hit the submit assignment button on the top of the page. And basically it tells you what my expectations are. One thing to keep in mind is I cannot use pages. So files that are saved in pages format, I can't open those. So please use a different format. So don't use pages, okay? Yeah, and then once you're done with that one, you click next and you move through the modules. So you can either use the calendar or the modules to get to your different lectures. Here's grades. Here is the discussion board. Hold on, here it comes. It's coming. All right, so for our discussion board here, we've got the introduce yourself one. And that's the one you're going to be doing the first day, getting, introducing yourself, putting your information online. And then here's the Q&A discussion. And this is where we're going to do our office hours. Oops, I'm going to need to change that. I apologize. The office hours written right here are not correct yet. But you just type in your question right here and it will post it on the discussion board, and then we can go from there, answering questions and whatever your concerns are. All of that can happen right here, so please do use it. It's open all of the time. Over on the side here you have the assignments, quizzes. You shouldn't need those. If you're working through the modules, they come up in the modules, but they're there just in case you want to look at them. But if you're working through the module or on the calendar, you should have the assignments and quizzes already ready to go. Then the only other thing I wanted to show you was the inbox. And from your inbox, you can compose a message, and you can compose the message to, why do I keep doing that? To everybody in the class if you want. So you can, all in the class, you can send it to just me, you can send it to just the students. But yeah, so you are able to send an email. So if there's something you missed or you have a question and you're not getting a response fast enough from me, you can come and send an email to everyone in the class if you want. Or you can just do it on the discussion board. So, but just another place to have access to me. So through the inbox or the discussion board, either way. Okay. All right. So like I said, I just wanted to show you where we go on Canvas, and how to get to the different things and how the lectures will be formatted. And you saw that first assignment there. So as you get going, I would open up that first assignment and make a copy of it, print it off, and that way you're working through the problems as you go. And then once we get to taking the first test, I will post that up there and again give you some more guidance on that. But luckily we don't have to worry about that until the end of next week. So okay, so we have a couple days. Okay, so I hope that helped. Again, any questions, let me know. I am here and I'm working as hard as I can to get ahead of you guys, so that, again, we're doing this last minute. It takes a little bit to get an online class set up. So I promise I am working as hard as I can. And so as long as you're keeping up with me, you're doing fine. And if I get behind, I can't expect any better from you either. So I will try to stay as much ahead of you as I can. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful first day, and I hope to talk to you in the discussion room soon. Okay. Thanks for taking the class. Bye.